What's up, my peoples? We up in this biatch. Today on Flick Picks, we gonna talk about a classic, legendary hood movie called Menace to Society. Now, if you're over 30 years old, I'm sure you know about this movie. This was a classic when it came out back in 1993, and it hit the nail on the head real good. Of course, you had a lot of stars in this picture, man. Legends like MCA, Samuel Jackson, Jada Pinkett Smith, Lorenz Tate, Tyron Turner, man, Clifton Powell, Glenn Plummer. I mean, the list goes on. Bill Duke. You had MC Pooh, Charles S. Dutton. Man, I mean, it was jam-packed with legends. And I think it's a movie that you should check out. You know, you're kicking back on one of them rainy days, don't really know what to look at. Man, break out this movie, it'll take you back. And one thing I really liked about Menace to Society was it seemed more realistic to the life that I remember growing up in the streets of California. You know, LA, Oakland. It just seemed so much more realistic than some of the other street movies they tried to come with, like Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood was a cool movie. I mean, we was all pumped up because you had Ice Cube in there. You know what I mean? You had the lowriders. You know, you kind of had the gang element. They didn't really just come out and say it, but, you know, if you grew up in the streets, we knew what time it was. But when Menace to Society came out, I mean, come on, man. They all up in the projects, you know what I mean? The Jordan Downs. I mean, it just was much more realistic, just the way the characters were. I mean, you had like Too Short up in there. You had Yo-Yo. I mean, you had people you can relate to. Pooh Man. I mean, it was just a good hood movie. And I would definitely recommend it. The Hughes brothers, man, they did that. They did that. So I'm not going to go long into this. I'm not going to tell you what happened in the movie. But if you're a younger person, especially, if you in this rap game, if you in the music, the culture, and you haven't seen Menace to Society, you got to check it out. So that's all I got to say on this one. My overviews will probably get deeper and better, being that this is my first one, but we got to start somewhere. You know what I mean, family? We got to start somewhere. So, one love. Man, don't forget to subscribe. If you're feeling where I'm going on this, man, you got to check it out. So, one love, baby.